All right, so this video is I like to introduce kids to loops and some other programming concepts in this principles class with a concept called mazes and block coding. We do a bit of this with Hour of Code, but this is kind of good to get you guys thinking about how to use repeat statements. Anyway, this is the 2020 course and exam description, and this is the 2017 course exam description. And we'll go through all of these questions by the end of the year, but these are just sample questions that you could get asked. So these are actually AP style questions. So this first one, they always start off with like a triangle. I like using arrows better because arrows, like, I know where you're facing, whereas if you draw a triangle out, most people draw like equilateral triangles, and so you never know which way it's actually facing. But so it says the following grid contains a robot represented by a triangle. So there's your robot where it starts in the bottom left-hand side. The robot is initially facing right, so it's going right. Which of the following code segments can be used to move the robot to the gray square? So the gray square is up here. So you got to use this path. So in order to solve this, what I do is, let's open up turn this into a sketch screen. So what I do is, so this is n right here, so I always put n is 1, and sorry about my handwriting is going to always be bad on these. So then I got repeat 3 times and then repeat n times. So I am going to have, let's over here say repeat, let's call this outer repeat. And I want to do this 3 times, and we start off the first time. And I'm going to call this, let's say, inner repeat. Okay, so this outer is represented by this, and this inner is represented right there. Okay, so then n is 1. We repeat this 3 times, so we start at 1. Okay. And then 1 plus 1, n becomes 2. So then this is going to be 2. So this inner one, we start off at 2. So we're going to repeat this right here 2 times. So we start at 1 right there. So we move forward right here, move forward, and then we rotate left. So that would turn us that way, up facing that. And then we would move forward again, and then we would rotate right. Okay. So far, so good, right? Here's my arrow. I'm pointed that way. Then we do it our second time, and we move forward, and then we rotate left, so that would make us face that way. And then we would move forward and rotate right. So we would move forward and rotate right. So is this the path that we're on so far? So A doesn't work, okay? I want to... see here. Sorry guys, I need a new. Okay, draw shape to create screens. Alright, so back to this. Sorry, they've changed the software on this, and I definitely want to there we go. Delete. Okay, so we know that A doesn't work, so I'll come back to that. Okay. All right, so B, n is 1. N is 1. So the outer one we repeat 3 times. We start at 1. The inner one we repeat n times. So we just do it 1 right now. So this is 1. So we move forward, rotate left, gets us right there. Move forward, rotate right, gets us there. And then we do that. We did that 1 time, right? And then n becomes 2. So we got to do this 3 times. So we start our second time here, and then we come back here, and this is now 2. Okay, let's delete that. and this is now 2. Okay, inner time 2. So we move forward once, rotate left, we get like there. Move forward once, rotate right, we get right there. And then we do that a second time. So we move forward once, rotate left, gets us here. Move forward once, rotate right, gets us there. Okay, again, are we off? We're off. We didn't go the right path, so B doesn't work. Okay. All right. All right, let's see. I might have to narrow this down. Let's see here. Make this go back into here. Now we're gonna have to go down and look at, oh, jeez, all over the place here. Okay, let's do this. Now we're gonna look at these two, and I'm gonna bring this and bring it all the way over here, and hopefully, oops. Okay, so B doesn't work. Now C's over here on this side, so I'm just gonna kind of, so N is 1, N is 1, and then we've got repeat 3 times, so this is your outer, and then we've got 2 inner, so we'll say inner 1 and inner 2 repeat. Okay, so the first time through, you've got 1 plus 1, so that makes N 2. And sorry, this is the first time through here. So then we've got repeat N times. So we're doing this 2 times. We're moving forward. 1, 2, rotate left, so we're pointing there, and then move forward. 1, 2, rotate right, so we're going there. So that's our pattern so far. So C does not work. And let's pull over D real quick. Okay, so that doesn't work. So if the first 3 don't work, then, you know, the 4th one must be the answer. So let's test it. Okay, so we've got N is 1, and we've got, let's call this inner 1. So this starts at 1, and we move forward, and then we rotate left. So that's where we're at. And then the inner one is 1, so we move forward 1 and then rotate right. So, you know, that gets us like right there. So that's good so far. And then 1 plus 1 is 2, and that gives us done with the first outer loop. So now we do our second one. And the second one, N is now 2. So pulled that up there, 2. So we move forward 2, 1, 2, and then we turn, so that gives us there, we turn left, and then we move forward 1, 2, and we turn right, okay, and then N becomes 3, okay, so that outer loop is done, and now we're on the third one. You know, this was 2, now that's done, now we're on 3 here for both of them, so I got that from there. So now we move forward 1, 2, 3, turn left, so now you're facing that way, and then 1, 2, and then the last one's the shaded one up here, so you end up facing the right way. So D is the one that works on this, okay? So that's that. All right, so now we can kind of look at some other ones. Oops. So, sorry guys. So what number is that on this? That is number 5. So number 5. Okay, same kind of idea. It says the following question uses a robot in a grid of squares. The robot is represented as a triangle, which is initially in the bottom left square of the grid and facing right. Consider the following code segment which moves the robot in the grid. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna make this shrink down to 100%. Okay, so we want basically to just, again, sorry, we basically want to figure out A, B, C, or D, where this robot ends up and which way it's facing, okay? So, let me open up that again, full screen. All right, so N is 3. We got an outer loop, outer repeat, repeat. Sorry, it's hard writing with this, so we're going to repeat 3 times, and we'll start at 1. And then we got an inner repeat, inner, and that's equal to N. So N is 1 in this case. So it says, sorry, N is 3. So we move forward 1, 2, 3. You know, that moves us forward 3. And then we rotate left, so that gives us right there. So it's facing like that. And then N becomes 2. So then the inner loop, so now we start our second one, and then the inner loop is no longer 3, N is now 2, so we move forward 2, so we go 1, 2, and we rotate left, and we rotate left, it points in that direction, okay? We subtract 1, and N becomes 1, so we're no longer here, N is 1, and we start our third one, right? So this is our last one. Once this is done, this whole thing's done, okay? The outer loop's done. So the inner loop is 1. We move forward 1 right here, and then we rotate left 1. Rotate left like that. Okay, so that's what it looks like in this box. So then we go back and we look at which one is the correct one, and we find that the answer is A, because that's where we're going down, and it's directly in the middle. Okay. Let's see here. Cool. So it's probably a good idea to close this one. The next one. So there's 2 more of these. So bear with me. We got. Let's see. 8 is the next one. All right. It says the code segment below is intended to move a robot in a grid to a gray square. The program segment uses the procedure goal reach, which evaluates to true if the robot is in the gray square and evaluates the false otherwise. So you can see where it says it's repeating until this is true. As long as this is false, it's just going to keep repeating. The robot in each grid is represented as a triangle and is initially facing left. The robot can move into a white or gray square but cannot move into a black region. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this code right here, Control C and open up a notepad. Just because I want to be able to, for you guys to see this code, and the actual robot grid stuff is, come on now. Control C. Probably got issues because I'm using this video player. Okay, how about if I do Word real quick? No, I don't want that. Just want the code. Okay, how about this? If I do print screen here, paste it, Control V. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. Hopefully this isn't too hard for you guys to see. Let's make this view layout. Margins 0.5. Can make this larger. Okay. Okay, so that's the original. Oh, gosh, that's the original code. All right, so let's go down here and view. All right, so which one of these, for which of the following grids does the code segment not correctly move the robot to the gray? So which one doesn't move it to this gray area? Because the code works for some of them, but not all of them. So I'm going to pull this over here, and then I can do my, let's do a full screen. All right, so repeat until, so if it can move, it's going to move forward. So let's look at this. Can this move forward? Can this move to here? Yep, that's true, so it can move forward. So right here, then it asks the next one. So that one's done, okay? If it can move right, rotate right. Right here, can it rotate right? Nope, there's a black spot, so you can't rotate. Sorry, if you can you move right? Nope. So you don't do that one. That one's skipped. Can you move left down here? Nope. So you go back up. Can you move forward? Yes. So you can move forward. Then we get here. Can we move forward again? Or nope. So can we move right? Yep. So that would face us that way. Okay. Can we move left once we're faced this way? Nope. So that gets done. Then we can move forward here, here, here. We can move forward here. Can we move forward again? Nope. But can we move right? Yep. So we rotate right and we face that way. Okay. And then, you know, again, then it just moves forward and you're facing right. And so A is good, but remember we're looking for which one does not work. So this one's okay. This would be the same. Can you move forward? Can you move forward? You know, can you move right? Yep. So then you get to move forward, forward. Get to move right? Yep. Forward, forward. We get here. Can we move forward? No. Can we move right? No. Can we move left? Yes. Then rotate left. Move forward, forward. Can we rotate? Or can we move forward? No. Can we move right? No. Can we move left? Yes. Rotate left. So then we do forward, forward. This one is okay. C. Can we move forward? Yep. C is basically A. Okay. The only thing that's different is it's missing. Nah, it's a little bit different, I guess. It's kind of a combination of A and B. So let's just do it. Can we move forward? Yes. Can we move forward? Yes. Can we move forward? No. So we got to move right. Turn right. So then we face that way. Can we move forward? Yep. Yep. We rotate right. Move forward. Rotate left. Forward. 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 We're facing this way. Can we Move forward, nope. So then it goes, can we move right? Yes, so it faces that way, and then it moves forward. So it's like that, okay? So that one's all right. D is definitely your answer, but why? Think about this. D is the exact same thing as this. So what it would do is it would go up here and then get into this square. It would be facing this way, right? And then can it move forward? Nope. Can it move right? Nope. Can it move left? Nope. So then you're stuck in this box right here and it never gets there. Okay? So which one does not work? It's D. Okay? And last one for this video, and it's probably an easier one than it's number 14. Let's see here. Okay, let's read this. It says the figure below shows a robot in a grid of squares. The robot is represented as a triangle, which is initially facing up. The robot can move into a white or gray square, but cannot move to a black region. Consider the procedure move and turn below. So you got this, so it's called move and turn. So that's your method. Move and turn accepts a number of moves and it accepts a number of turns, and then you repeat the number of moves forward and you repeat the number of turns right. Okay, so again, I think I'm going to do, I like that idea of a print screen. I'm going to print screen that. File, new, and let's paste that in here. Let's close that, save that. Layout, margins, Control B, and so kind of make this a bit bigger for you. Okay, that's fine. So, oops. So those are answers, and then I'm going to make this just a little bit smaller as well and go up. All right, let's see here. Maybe we'll do one at a time, I guess. All right, so which one of these gets us to, never mind, the end. That's good enough. Let's do our screenshot. Which one gets us to the end here? Okay, so in A, you got 1, which would be 1 right here, and 2 would be 2 here. So you'd move forward. Right here, you'd be facing this way, and then you would turn right twice. So you would go here, 1, and then finally there. Okay, so that's where you would end up. Okay, you would end up looking like that, going backwards. Doesn't look good. So the next one, what do we got? Move forward 3. So 1, 2, 3 would be down here, right? So A doesn't work. That kind of got crapped out pretty early on, okay? So A doesn't work. Let's do B. B, you start at 2 and then 1. So you move forward 1, 2, and then you would turn right 1. That looks okay so far. Then you've got, okay, let's erase that. Then you've got forward 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you would turn right 1. So then you'd be facing that way. Doesn't look good. Move forward 2 then. So you can't move forward because there's black right there. So B doesn't work. Okay. How about C? C, okay, same thing here as B, so that's kind of good. That's a good sign. And then we move to the right 1. That looks good. And then this is move forward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're facing that way. And then we turn. So then it would turn 1. Then 2, then 3. So then the final one would be that. Okay, so that turned right 3 times. So it was originally facing that way. So then 1, 2, 3 gives us where we're at right here. And then just move forward 1, 2 and don't turn. So you're facing up there. So C is good. C is your answer. So anyway, we'll practice a lot of these, and I think you kids will like these because these are kind of fun programs.